Right now on SAU Weekly, the newly renovated Cosgrove Cafeteria has been unveiled.
It's very inviting, it's very modern, of course.
But it's not a welcome change for everyone.
The way it was ran before was more efficient.
And, coming together, a new campus organization hopes to increase student involvement. Find out what they have planned. Plus, under new leadership,
I know Danelle, those are really tough shoes to fill.
dance and cheer prepare to defend national championships with familiar faces leading the way. Your latest news and sports from St. Ambrose University starts right now.
Welcome to this edition of SAU Weekly, your source for the latest news and sports from St. Ambrose University. I'm Ryan Schistel.
And I'm Cole Negan.
As promised, the renovations to the Cosgrove Cafeteria are complete. SAU Weekly's Emmett O'Brien shows the upgrades in store for your next meal.
After a busy summer in the campus cafeteria, the newly remodeled meal space, now known as the Grove, is open for students, but for the Sodexo staff, it's much more than just a simple makeover.
We looked at each and every station and tried to make the experience a little better, accentuate it, so that there would be more an opening of the palette, so to speak.
For the Grove, it's all about efficiency and making sure there's something for everybody.
We have the simple servings, which is if you have any kind of allergies at all, you can always eat there. That's such a phenomenal thing to have in today's world with the population coming in that have either one allergy or another.
Or if you have a sweet tooth,
we put in a pastry shop this year. We built our own bakery that we didn't have before.
or want to make something yourself.
The U Cook station, we added a panini to the deli area. Just a whole lot of different things.
All for the sake of variety.
You know, you've been working all day, you're going to class all day. Sometimes you walk in and it's same old, and it's nice to have that choice there. If nothing else, you can make something for yourself.
Students can also enjoy a new gaming area as well as an herb garden for the ingredients in their meals. But Sergeant's favorite part,
it's very inviting, it's very modern, of course. I love the different types of seating that students can enjoy. A little game area for when football season starts, which is right now.
adding to the overall campus experience at St. Ambrose. With SAU Weekly, I'm Emmett O'Brien.
Thanks, Emmett. To see the daily meal offerings at the Grove and the Rogo Food Court, download the Everyday app.
The recent updates and rebranding to the Grove has gained a lot of attention from students on campus. Its reception has been mixed. SAU's plans for the cafeteria renovations were designed to improve efficiency and refresh the seating layout, but some students say it's had the opposite effect. Some say during peak dining hours, lines can get backed up, and the lack of self-service has also slowed things down. But despite its flaws, many students are excited to see the much-needed upgrades.
I think the way it was ran before was more efficient. However, I think the way it is now is more attractive to students.
It's something to be proud of. When we have people coming in, especially, visiting students, it's nice to say that this is what we have available.
I would much rather prefer to cook my own meals, and, I just think it's better for me and higher quality.
SAU Dining Services stresses that any change can include some trial and error and appreciate feedback from students.
A new campus organization is preparing a wide array of events and activities for SAU during the 2024-2025 school year. Made alongside the Brotherhood of the Bees, the Sisterhood of the Bees, founded by student Abigail Messina, aims to bring women together on campus. Messina says she began by finding a group of strong, like-minded women that wanted to host different events for their community.
Last year, which is the first year, we had about 40 girls, and this year after Club Fest, we have 78 girls, I believe, and people are still joining.
If you are looking for a fun campus event to be a part of on September 27th, join the Sisterhood of the Bees for one of the last summer nights. Watch out for more information on the Waggle and flyers posted around campus.
SAU's college Republicans and Democrats joined together to host a watch party for Tuesday's presidential debate. While the debate itself was full of ups and downs, the event organizers were happy for a good turnout, as well as a mix of Democrats, Republicans, and unaffiliated voters in attendance.
So far, I would say the debate has been kind of going back and forth between the two, sometimes getting off track. So I do wish the candidates would stay on policies more than kind of veering off toward areas that were not asked directly in questions, because it does make it hard to learn what the candidates support for their policies and what they will actually implement when they get into office.
I've been generally pleasantly surprised. In the beginning, I felt that the discussion was much more policy focused, and I really liked that. But as time went on, it seems as though certain times things have kind of started going off the rails. There have been some odd sound bites. What I've really been blown away by is the turnout. We've have a lot of students. At the beginning, Mackenzie, the president of College Republicans, and we stood before everyone, thanked them for coming, and just for fun, we wanted to see who all was coming by. And of course, we had a few Democrats, a few Republicans, but the plurality, if not a majority of the kids there, we're not politically affiliated. So the fact that we are getting this level of engagement from people that don't have a stake in things is really great to see.
With Election Day just 2 months away, both Democrats and Republicans are hoping for a strong voter turnout.
Coming up next in sports, we take a look at the start of the Bees football season and bring you highlights from women's volleyball.
And we introduce you to the familiar faces leading our cheer and dance teams.
Join SAU Weekly's Jacob Moisa as he takes you inside SAU athletics. Stay tuned.
Capture a piece of the past with Trash Can Annie, where vintage meets vibrant in every stitch. Browse our carefully curated collection of clothing and accessories ranging from the late 1800s to current styles. Dress to impress with Laura's unique style and wardrobe consultations. Find a style and make it yours with Trash Can Annie, your destination for timeless fashion.
Whether you're a competitive runner, looking to stay fit, or just looking for comfort and support, Running Wild has you covered. Locally owned for more than 3 decades, Running Wild is the Quad City's trusted source for athletic wear and accessories. No matter your experience level, we'll help you find the right fit with all the top brands for running and walking and the latest in running apparel. Open 7 days a week, just up Brady Street. Don't walk, run to Running Wild, your run specialty store.
Visit Ragged Records, one of the largest record stores in the Midwest. Browse more than 30,000 new and used records, from timeless classics to new releases, and rare finds in every aisle. New to collecting vinyl? Check out our large selection of stereo equipment to spruce up your listening experience. Find your groove at Ragged Records, located along Motor Row in Davenport, and in Rock Island next to Roz Talks.
Tune in to KALA and hear something different. Programming that celebrates the diversity of our listeners. We're advocates for the arts, showcasing your favorite music from around the world. We're storytellers, producing award-winning news and educational podcasts. We're dedicated sports fans, bringing you the latest Fighting Bee action from St. Ambrose University. We're a learning lab, mentoring the next generation of broadcasters and content creators. A part of your community for 5 decades. We're KALA Radio, 88.5 FM and 106.1 FM. Turn it on and turn it up.
Now in a new conference, the Fighting Bees football team looks eager to step up to the new challenge as they won a thriller over Briarcliff in the home opener.
Snap taken by Staples, rolls out right, serving left, throws the ball into the end zone, it's caught! Touchdown!
There you go.
Ambrose!
That was Ryan Schistel bringing you the call from the dramatic finish on KALA Radio. The touchdown from Day-Day Staples to Jalen Coleman gave the Bees the lead in overtime. Staples finished the night with 3 passing touchdowns and another rushing touchdown to lead the Ambrose offense. The defense would make the stop to close out the 28-21 victory. Unfortunately, the Bees' momentum would stall in week 2. The Bees would fall to number 17 Baker 52-0. The Bees look for a bounce back this weekend as they travel to Missouri to take on William Woods. The women's volleyball team had their home opener on Tuesday night. It was the first CCAC conference match. Despite dominating the first set 25-17, the Bees were unable to catch up in the next 3 sets. Trinice Bonner and Alexa Orzico both had 13 kills, followed by Mackenzie Grafton at 10. Haley Doucette had a match-high 23 assists. The Bees are now 4-7 overall and will host the tournament tonight at 6 p.m. and tomorrow at noon. Last March, the St. Ambrose Spirit Squad made their mark on the NAIA National Championships. The reigning national champions are starting their season off with a new coach for each program. The SAU Weekly's Sydney Horseman has more.
St. Ambrose University is home to the only school to have both their cheer and dance teams win back-to-back NAIA National Championships. But this year brings change and new opportunities. New head coaches for both programs.
It's just such an opportunity for me because I get to be creative, I get to pour into college students, and they get to pour into me.
Laurel Ritter has been with the SAU dance program since 2010. After receiving her master's degree in clinical mental health counseling, she became a licensed school-based counselor.
My favorite thing is that I get to use my therapy background almost every practice with my athletes because they're stressed or they're tired or they have exams or they have families or they're athletes on top of everything else that they're doing. So I implement all of those therapeutic attributes that I bring to my other position into the head coach position.
I think Laurel's a great replacement, and she came in ready to go and ready to fight, and pretty much has the season down, scheduled day by day.
The program has become so successful that the team is determined to keep the legacy going.
How could we top the past 2 years? I mean, no one has done that in history except for St. Ambrose.
The cheer team continues to practice with a familiar face in charge.
It's a huge blessing to be in this new role. You know, I've been with the program for 5 years now. You know, before taking on this role, I was alongside Danelle, who was the previous head coach, so she really helped me pave the way to where I'm at now.
Alex Newenham competed all 4 years at St. Ambrose as a cheerleader and understands the pressure of being an athlete.
One thing I definitely like about Alex is not only she's been in the athlete's shoes that's on the team, she kind of knows our culture already, so she puts us in the right directions to put us where we need to be at this year.
I'm really excited about Alex being the new coach. I think she has a lot to offer for this program. I know Danelle, those are really tough shoes to fill, but I think she's really capable, and I'm just excited to see what she has for this season.
For the next few weeks, the squads are focusing on game day.
We are working on gearing up for our first home football game. Next month is homecoming, so we'll kind of be working as an entire Spirit program on our homecoming routine that we'll do at the pep rally.
In the last 2 seasons, both teams have made their mark as one Spirit squad.
We have the blueprint to how to win a national championship.
They have dominated at the national level and within their own mindset at practice.
At the end of the day, talent doesn't win national championships. It's definitely the work that you put not only in the gym, but outside.
For the ultimate goal,
if there's 1 year to do it, it's this year.
Of another championship win. For SAU Weekly, I'm Sydney Horseman.
1, 2, 3.
The Spirit Squad will celebrate their back-to-back national championship at the ring ceremony on October 25th. And that'll do it from Inside SAU Athletics. I'm Jacob Moisa.
And that's all we have for you on this edition of SAU Weekly. We'll be back next week with the latest news and sports from St. Ambrose University.
Remember to check out the SAU TV, Facebook, and Instagram pages for our newscasts, top stories, and more. You can also find them on The Hive at sauthebuzz.com. Thanks for watching.